Next up is Julie Dimaiwat with her money-saving tips for all of us. Welcome back, Julie, and what have you got for us this week?
Hi, Cynthia. I found a great tax website online. So if you're filing late or maybe note it down for next year, it's really great and it's free and it's completely secure. It's http://freefile.irs.gov. And it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no lines, no waiting, and no fees, which is awesome. It's completely secure, and you can even get a direct deposit if you're entitled to a refund within 10 days. So it's really awesome. You can absolutely print out a receipt. You can print out a copy if you need to file for your federal tax returns, or obviously just want a copy for your files. And they absolutely have an option for every taxpayer, whether you have the short form, long form, many deductions, few deductions. All you need to do is, go to that website and plug in the information and have your W-2 or 1099 and whatever things you need to file for last year. And
it's secure.
It's completely secure, and it's through the IRS. It's an IRS website. It's completely secure and guaranteed.
Great. What else have you got for us this week?
Well, from what I'm hearing in the news, the economy is in a recovery phase now, and maybe people are starting to think about their summertime travel. So I found some great websites that if you want to dial back some prices and get some 4- and 5-star accommodations or car rentals, some of your best websites, I think, would be maybe Priceline.com, Expedia.com, and Hotwire.com. And another great website that works along with those 3 websites is something called biddingfortravel.com. And basically you just put in your information, such as the flight, hotel, if you need a car, how many people, adults, children, etc., etc. It's all really straightforward, easy to use, very user-friendly, and they're just really great sites, and you can really get some wonderful accommodations for discounted, especially if you do some last-minute booking. They have some really awesome things. You would think it would be more expensive, but you can really find some stuff. Like if you want to travel next week, you can go on there and really find some awesome things. Just one thing I wanted to make note at it, always read these websites. It's really important. There's really specific facts. And when you're spending that kind of money online, I just want to make sure that everybody reads, and sometimes there's resort fees or something like that, that you just really want to make sure that you really pay attention to those fees. And the last thing I wanted to talk about today is a great website called www.scorebig.com. And what it is it's a membership-only website. It's free, but you can get concert, sporting events, or theater tickets for anywhere from 10 to 70% discount. And when you go to that website, it says request an invite, and you click on that, and within, it could be days or it could be weeks, but the space is limited as far as their membership. But once you get onto the website, they have over 400,000 deals per day for all these awesome things, and it's 100% guaranteed. If there's a rain out at the concert or whatever the case is, or the event, it's 100% guaranteed you will get your money back. Absolutely.
Okay, that's great information. Thanks again, Julie Dimaiwat. Looking forward to seeing what you have for us next week.
think at first for me, I had a hard time with that because I think I was trying to make up for the fact of what they were going through. So I let so many things lax, and then it goes so far in the other direction. I think after speaking to a therapist and figuring out there needs to be boundaries, and not focusing so much on what they say because their anger comes out verbally. Focus on, you know, that they're feeling the pain of what they're going through. But there has to be boundaries. There has to be, if they cross something, there has to be some type of consequence. Exactly. Right. For what they're doing or saying, but trying not to focus on, you know, if they come out with, and I hate you, right. Focus on, you know, I understand that you're angry, but, you know, these are not the type of words we use, and there has to be consequences.
Of course, it all falls on consistency. You've got to be consistent. You let the child, you understand what they're feeling, and their feelings are normal, and they're not the only one with that feeling. And if you stay consistent through the entire process of the child's grief and anger, it'll eventually come to a level where it's controllable. Again, with a therapist or they have all kinds of counseling programs that are free, and you can go to, the child could speak out. Also getting the child involved in activities, keeping that child busy, keeping not so much their mind off it, but just give them an outlet to express themselves, whether it be in sports or in art or in theater or something. Absolutely. Yes, yes. So just keep the child busy and stay consistent. That's the best route to go, at least in that direction.
I also think that if just to let them know that if they can get through this is a very hard, difficult, emotional time for them. There's going to be several challenges in their life as they grow up that they're going to have to handle. Those same other things will come up, maybe not as difficult as their parent passing away, but there are going to be other emotional things where they're going to have to work those things out, and they're going to have to, and it's a great learning experience for them to have to go through that, and just let them know that you're there for them, and that you understand what they're going through, and that you will try to help them in any way you can. Just be supportive.
I think for me, because my oldest has autism, so that was really, I think it's been a while, and she's still really kind of having a hard time with the change. You know, making a social skills book, picture cards, explaining that there are 2 different houses now. You know, mommy has rules, daddy has rules. You know, because they're so literal, it becomes a little hairy, but, you know, the consistency, you know, in the houses that you can control, I can only control mine, you know, that's what keeps, you know, I think a happy home.
Right. Yeah, another good point made. When there's 2 households and they're learning, you know, different things at both households. So it's the consistency, I think, with who the parent that they're with the most is really important as well, because that's where they're going to get the most consistency.